My new YouTube channel just got monetized from one video, and I hope this channel do the same thing, and I hope this channel do the same thing. And by the end of this video, you're gonna know 4 things that you need to start doing today to get monetized on YouTube as fast as humanly possible, because it's easier than ever before to get monetized so long as you're using AI to help you create your content, you're using the right settings in your content, and 2 other things I'm gonna share with you towards the end of this video. Step number 1 to getting monetized as fast as humanly possible is you need to make sure that you're not competing against anybody on YouTube. And the way that you're going to do this is you aren't going to focus on recreating videos that the top creators in your niche have already made. Why? Because you're never going to make a better version of those videos, and they're going to get more clicks on them because they probably have more subscribers than you. Instead, what you need to make sure that you're doing is focusing on where there is an audience interest gap. Let me explain. So the first way that you could do this is you could come to one of your competitors' videos that has been doing very well recently, and you can look at the comments and see exactly what type of content you should be creating and where people aren't getting delivered what they actually want from this content creator. So let's say that this content creator right here is going to be your competitor. If we click on their video, this is what we are going to do. We're going to come over here and we're going to grab all of their comments here. Ideally, you want it to be a video that has a lot of comments, and we're going to come down to the bottom here, and then we'll have to reload this a little bit, but we're going to come down, we're going to come down, we're going to come down, going to come down, going to come down, keep coming down, keep coming down. And as you can see, they have a bunch of different comments. So we're going to copy these comments. We are now going to pull up ChatGPT, because ChatGPT makes this incredibly easy, and we're going to say, I want to know what kind of content I should create based on what my competitors' comments are telling him that he's not delivering, or what they might be interested in seeing. So we're going to type in a prompt like that. We're then going to paste all of these comments, and we're going to give this to ChatGPT 4.0. Now what this is going to do, it's going to go through, it's going to analyze hundreds of their comments, and here's what their audience is explicitly telling him they want more of, and what you could lean into to fill the gap of, or create an emotionally resonant, actionable, and shareable content for this audience. So if we come down here, this will go through, and this will actually call out the big things that the audience is resonating with, or things along the lines of that. And if we come down here, it'll show us all the different opportunities, and under opportunity, it'll give us a bunch of different topics. And now what we can do from here is use this to inform exactly what type of content we're going to be creating, because now we're going to be creating content that isn't directly competing with this big creator that has millions of subscribers, but instead what we're going to do is create content that is complementary to it, so his audience will like both him and they'll like us. Because at the end of the day, YouTube isn't a competition. YouTube is you trying to fit in and find where your unique advantage is. Now, in addition to this, using the comment section, you could also come into your analytics. You can come into trends right here, and you can come over here and see what people are looking for. Now, if we click on search all right here, we're going to see that there are some things here. But if we click on something like how to make money with AI, and then click on top searches, guess what we're going to find? We're now going to find content gaps. And what you want to look for is high volume content gaps, and it will tell you whether it's for YouTube Shorts or for long form content. But that was just the first thing you need to do. Remember, there are still 3 things, and if you're still editing your own content right now, all it's going to do is lead to burnout and lead to you getting discouraged, which is going to directly affect whether or not you get monetized. Because if you're spending hours every single day editing content, you're wasting your time, and you need to start using this AI tool. Now what I'm talking about is using a tool like Gling.ai. In fact, you could get started with this today for free. And if you go to the pinned comment below, I put the link to this. So if we come over here, we will be able to see a few different things when we come into Gling. First and foremost, if we click on enhance right here, we could use this to add in smart captions. We could use this to add in jump cut zooms, and you could change how much it's going to zoom. You could change if it centers to your face or not. You could use this to automatically add in B-roll. You could use this automatically to enhance your audio. And if you come into AI Assistant right here, actually, but first, before we get into that, if we come over here, we could change if it's minimal B-roll, if it's dominant B-roll, or how much B-roll there actually is. And this will go through and actually apply here. And then if we come into AI Assistant, assistant, we could get this to automatically generate titles for us, automatically generate chapters for us, and this makes editing your content 100 times easier. In addition to that, we could come over here into pace and we could change how many silences and how many pauses are actually taken out. Again, we could keep all pauses or we could remove all pauses, and this will actually increase the pace of the video. And we could come over here and change what the padding looks like when this actually takes these things out. And then from here, you can come through here and edit this how you would in pretty much any other editor. But what this is going to allow you to do is leverage AI in order to edit your content. Instead of it taking you hours to edit your YouTube videos, this is going to help it take just a few minutes or 10-15 minutes to edit a full-length video, because you'll be doing just the edits that actually matter that are going to help you increase your reach. And as a reminder, you can get started with Gling AI today at the pinned comment below. I put the link down there. It is free. I would strongly suggest checking it out because it's going to save you hours of your life every single time you go to edit a video, and it's going to increase the odds that you actually do get monetized, because now you're going to be focused on the right things and not spending all your time editing content just to have it get no views and you feel defeated. Now, the third thing that you need to make sure that you are not doing is you need to make sure that you are not uploading content that is not objectively better than your competitors. What do I mean by this? 1, your content title needs to be better than anything else that exists. 2, your thumbnail needs to be better than anything else that exists. In addition to that, you need to make sure that your content is at least as long as your competitors' videos or slightly longer. Because if you do those 3 things wrong, you are literally going to get no views on YouTube, and you could have known that before you even ever went and actually uploaded the video, because it's really easy for you to be able to compare these things before you ever upload. Check this out. Now, the way that you're actually going to figure this out is whatever you are going to upload a video about. For example, I am going to come over here and type in YouTube monetization right here, because that is the video that I'm creating right here. We could come over here, we can see what people are watching. We can click on show all, come under videos, because I'm making a long form video. And what am I going to notice? That all of my competitors' videos, we're looking at 7 minutes, 5 minutes, 8 minutes, 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 11 minutes. That's why I'm making this video anywhere from 10 to 12 minutes long, because immediately my video is going to get more watch time than all of these other videos. And that's one of the reasons that my video is going to perform so well under this topic, which is why you're watching this video right now. Now, in addition to that, if we come over to content, once my video is actually going to be uploaded, for example, I'll show you this with another monetization related video that I have made. What we can do is actually preview what it's going to look like. So if we look at this video right here, YouTube made it easier to get monetized in 2025. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this right here, because that's the actual search term that I was going after with this video. And I'm going to put this right here in what search term do you want to rank for. And now what this is going to do is it is going to show us what our video is going to look like versus all of the other videos that it could potentially be showing up against, both in the search results and on the home screen if we click on home screen. And what this is going to do right here is compare this against our competitors. And again, if we cannot objectively say that our title is better, that our thumbnail is better, that our video is a little bit longer, so it's actually going to hold people, and in addition to that, I would watch all these other videos right here to make sure that your video actually is better and you're delivering on more than what those videos deliver on, well then guess what? If you cannot do that, your video is not going to get views. And notice I didn't even publish this video yet, and I was able to go through and I was able to figure out all these things. And if you're not doing this every single time that you upload a video on YouTube, quite frankly, you were wasting your time, because you could have known that your video wasn't going to do well beforehand and instead invested your time into the thing that actually matters to increase your reach so that you could get monetized as fast as possible. And now that last and final thing that you need to make sure that you're doing is you need to develop a plan and you need to stick to it. If you do the 3 things that I just shared with you, you're going to massively increase the odds that you actually end up getting monetized on YouTube, because you're going to be creating content that there is an audience interest gap for. AKA, you're not going to be competing against anybody and you're going to be creating content that an audience actually wants to see. Secondly, if you begin to leverage AI to edit your content, you're not going to face the battle that most YouTubers face, which is that they get burnt out trying to edit their content, and it's one of the reasons that they quit. And that third thing is you are now understanding that your video needs to be objectively better than the other videos that it is going to show up against, so that people click on your content, people watch your content, and that you get the average view duration that you need for YouTube to actually push out your stuff. And then that final piece to this is you need to make sure you have a plan and you're being consistent. If you're uploading long form content on YouTube, I would strongly suggest that at the bare minimum, you upload 1 time a week. Ideally though, you should be uploading 3 times a week. Why? Because creators that upload 3 times a week, at least long form content, they're going to get more views, they're going to build an audience faster, and they're going to get more at bats. I want you to think about it like this. Let's say that it only takes you 1 video in order to get monetized on YouTube, but that might be your 10th video because it's probably not going to be your first video. You're gonna have to go through some trial and error, but that 1 video is gonna get you over 4,000 watch hours and over 1,000 subscribers. Well, then wouldn't you wanna upload 3 times a week so that you get there faster than uploading 1 time a week? Because here's the reality. Every day that passes by that you're not monetized on YouTube, you are missing out on making money during, quite frankly, the easiest time ever to make money from YouTube and to get monetized on YouTube. And if you want to work with me one-on-one in order to get monetized the same way that I just monetized my second channel, I helped this creator get monetized and this creator get monetized, and now they can make a full-time living from YouTube, well, please check out this video right here that walks you through the 3 different ways that we can work together, because I want to work with you one-on-one to guarantee that you get monetized. I'll see you over there.